Welcome everybody, James R. LaCourchick helping you, well, not really, I'm only the facilitator here, to reclaim your life with Dr. Stephen Krauza, Krauza Family Chiropractic. Look forward to this every other Tuesday. Steve, how you doing?
Doing great. Yourself? How you been since the last time I saw you?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Staying out of trouble?
It's all relative compared to the Pope, no. But 451.
Hey, you don't want to get into his kind of trouble, you know?
No. 451-1400, pound 4-1400. We'll be opening up the phone lines, and of course, Steve, plenty of info before we even get into the meat of the show.
Yeah, we, last 2 weeks have been, action-packed and full of lots of activity within the office. And 2 weeks ago, we went to New Jersey for a conference. I was invited to come down and speak to a group of chiropractors about the different wellness initiatives that we've been doing within the community. And so, I thought I was going down just to do this talk, and I did. On Friday, it was on Friday the 5th, I did the talk. And it was into a room of about 100 chiropractors, so talking to your peers is a little bit more intimidating than talking to the lay public, in my opinion.
Talking to me.
And so I did the talk, explained to them about Challenge Erie, what the goals, what the motives were behind doing Challenge Erie, and how people can implement that within their own community. And then Saturday, there's an award ceremony, and we were presented with, unbeknownst to me going into this, it was the Community Wellness Excellence Awards from the Creating Wellness Alliance.
Wow.
And out of over 300 Creating Wellness Centers within the United States, Canada, New Zealand, Africa, we were awarded with this award. And so we were recognized for all the different things that we're doing within our community. And it's not to say that other Creating Wellness Centers aren't doing anything within their community. It just means that
you're doing it better.
We're doing it better this time around, or we're doing it, we stood out, so it was and my wife will laugh at me, and the people in the office will laugh at me, that very rarely am I at a loss for words, and I was genuinely stunned and at a loss for words there, because here I am being awarded with this award in front of the people that I look up to.
Yeah.
The people, the leaders of the industry that were, so it was just very humbling and inspiring to me. And
why did you get it?
Because,
what do you think was the...
Because I think the way that we went about doing Challenge Erie, I think that with the passion that we went out and did it, really stood out to people. Because there's other Creating Wellness Centers that have had done challenges. There's other Creating Wellness Centers that have done other phenomenal things, and I think just the passion at which we did it this time around really resonated with the leaders at Creating Wellness Alliance. So as soon as I won the award, I leaned over to my staff and I said, we got to win another award next year. We can't rest on our laurels. We can't do that. But I can now say we're award winning. That's always fun.
Heck yeah.
And one of the things that we learned about over this trip was that our Creating Wellness assessment protocol has been awarded multiple patents, and so now we can say that we are the only chiropractic office or even healthcare office in the town that can offer this Creating Wellness assessment, but now it's patented. You can't get this anywhere else, and it's pretty phenomenal thing to be awarded. So this entire weekend was very profound for me. We learned a lot about the business side of chiropractic, how to really structure things in terms of making your business more effective, more efficient, and one of the things that stood out to me was, they said develop a catalyzing statement, and this is something that everything that drives your practice, everything that the community can get behind, people will want to do this to help you achieve this goal. And I have developed this catalyzing statement for the practice, but more importantly for the community. And this is something that I'm going to announce here probably at 10 till. So about another 9 minutes we'll announce this, but I'm telling you what, it is going to change our community for the better. It is going to be a profound impact, but it's going to be a significant challenge at the same time. So we will I will discuss that here in the next couple minutes. But you can give us a call, 898-2346. We're located at 4190 East Lake Road. We're right on the Lawrence Park Harbor Creek line. And on the web at KrauzaChiro.com, that's KrauzaChiro.com. And we have, taken social media by storm. We're on Facebook, posting quite a bit of information there. Lots of articles, lots of points of view on current trends. We're on Twitter, on LinkedIn, YouTube, you name it. And so actually this show today is being recorded by my flip video, so I will be posting that on YouTube later on today. So if you'd like to watch the show back, in picture.
There's no sound though, is there?
Oh, there's sound. There's sound.
Really? I have a flip video.
Yeah,
just didn't record.
There's sound on it. We'll see how well the sound gets picked up and whatnot, but yeah, there's sound on it. So it's like the E version of Howard Stern, but no strippers here in the studio. So unfortunately,
not that we know of.
Not that we know of. I don't see any at least. So
try to work on that.
898-2346, and we're on the web at KrauzaChiro.com. And
you can talk to Steve Krauza right now too at 451-1400, 451-1400, or pound 4-1400. That's a free call.
Give us a call. Share us your insights, your input. We're here to chat. But a lot of people ask me, well, why is a chiropractor going about all these wellness initiatives? What is, why chiropractors? And in my opinion, chiropractors are the leaders in the wellness industry. We view life from a more vitalistic paradigm. We're not looking at things in a mechanistic manner. We take the whole body, the whole spirit, the whole person into consideration when we address them. And chiropractic isn't about neck and back pain. It's about nervous system. It's about how well the body functions on the neurospinal level. So anybody can benefit from chiropractic. Last week, I had 4 new patients that had never been to a chiropractor before.
Last week?
Last week. 4. So I think I had like 8 new patients last week, but 4 of them had never been to a chiropractor in their life. And their ages ranged from 1 month to 84 years old. So anybody can benefit from chiropractic care. The 84-year-old lady that came into the office, as soon as she was adjusted, she said, "Why didn't I do this when I was younger?"
Yeah, isn't that something?
And I said, well,
she could feel it immediately.
She noticed it immediately. And I said, well, don't dwell on the fact that you haven't done this before. Just think about the improved quality of life now. And if she lives to be 100, that's 16 quality years ahead of her. So so anybody can really benefit from chiropractic care. And so we focus on wellness, we focus on lifestyle stress, we focus on ways to improve the quality of your existence, the way that you can express your individual life. And we all come from different places. Some people are extremely healthy and they will benefit from chiropractic differently than somebody who has MS or somebody who's in a wheelchair. But we can all express life better. We can all express life more effectively and on a higher scale. So that's what it comes down to. Yeah, we'll address the neck and back pain. Yeah, we'll help with the headaches, but it goes deeper than that.
Right.
It's a further reaching philosophy. So 898-2346. Okay, and again, we're located on the web at KrauzaChiro.com. That's KrauzaChiro.com. And on Facebook, you can look me up personally, or we have a fan page for Krauza Family Chiropractic as well. So we like to make announcements for the practice through social media. So let us know. Anybody out there that's listening and want to share your information, share your viewpoints, and share your thoughts, please give us a call here at the station. We'll be happy to answer any calls that you might have. So one of the things that we're really starting to push in the office is getting your spine checked before the holidays. A lot of people want to put off their health initiatives or put off taking care of themselves until after the holidays because we just don't have time.
You always hear that, after the holidays.
We don't have the money, whatever. And my response to that is now is better than ever to get your spine checked, to see how everything is functioning, to make sure that your your neurospinal system is functioning as efficiently as you can, because it is stress that causes, our health issues. Physical stress. So if you're up at the mall and you're walking, throughout the mall shopping, carrying those bags, that's a physical stress. That places tremendous demands on the body. We have biochemical stress. So maybe you're eating Christmas cookies or drinking too much eggnog, or resorting back to smoking cigarettes as you cope with the stress of the holidays. That has tremendous impact on the body. And then the psychological stress of, how am I going to pay for Christmas? Or I'm out of work. How am I going to be able to afford a good Christmas for the kids? Or whatever it is, that psychological stress has negative impacts on the body. And through our protocol in the office, we can measure that. We do paraspinal thermography, so any areas of dysautonomia, meaning aberrant nerve control along the spine, can lead to health problems. We can measure muscle activity, so any patterns of dyskinesis, meaning altered energy flow through the muscles, is indicative of spinal stress. We'll measure range of motion, so if you have a neck issue, a low back issue, how restricted is your movement? Because in chiropractic, we like to say, life is motion, motion is life. So as you start to decrease or reduce your ability to move, you again start to decrease your ability to express life. Heart rate variability is a phenomenal test that we perform in the office. It's a measurement of how well your body adapts to stress. It's a measurement of sympathetic versus parasympathetic tone. And a lot of people in our culture their physiology is sympathetic dominant, meaning their body is in a defensive mode. Their body's physiology can't adapt as well to the environment in which they're in. So it's not a measurement of whether you have stress, it's a measurement of how well your body adapts to stress. And we live in a very, I'd say, that won't happen to me mentality in our culture. A lot of people think that they can do whatever they want and those things won't happen to them. But a lot of times people come into the office with that macho attitude. Oh, I'm handling my stress fine. My wife is leaving me. I just lost my job, and the house is in foreclosure. I'm handling it just fine. And then you do this test and you realize maybe you're not doing as well as you think you are. And then I can explain. It creates an opening for conversation to say, maybe this is why you're experiencing your recurring headaches, or maybe this is why you're experiencing your sciatica, or maybe this is why you're unable to shake that cold. And a lot of people are dealing with that now, where they've been having a cough for the past 3 weeks, or there's an intestinal bug going around out there that people can't shake. And well, how well is your neurospinal system functioning right now?
You talk about the spine, though. Not everything, but a lot of it begins there. Even though the pain isn't there, or the feeling isn't there, it's control. It's the control center.
Everything is controlled by the nervous system, and people don't realize that only 10% of a nerve actually transmits pain. So you can have irritation of the autonomic division of a nerve. You can have irritation of the motor component, but you might not even feel it.
Right.
Only